London, 1348, or perhaps 1665. The year matters less than the smell. You wake up with a dull headache. By noon, the fever sets in, a heat that feels like your blood is boiling. By dinner, you find them, black, bulbous swellings, buboes, the size of apples in your neck and groin. You are one of millions facing Yersinia pestis, the Black Death. You are terrified. You are dying. And you need a doctor immediately. But here is the tragedy. The advice you are about to receive isn't just useless, it is likely going to kill you significantly faster than the disease. To survive, you must first understand what your doctor thinks is killing you. In the 14th century, no one knows what a bacterium is. Instead, the Faculty of Medicine at the University of Paris, the greatest minds of the age, have declared the cause a conjunction of Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars in the house of Aquarius. This celestial bad luck created miasma. Corrupted, poisonous air. The atmosphere itself has turned against you. The logic was simple: if the air is poison, you must alter what you breathe. The wealthy carried pomanders, balls of ambergris, musk, and flowers. A pocket full of posies, as the nursery rhyme grimly recalls. But let's say you are desperate. Specifically, let's look at the Great Plague of London in 1665. The medical reasoning evolved into like cures like. If the air is foul, you need something fouler to shock your system. Doctors actually recommended storing your own farts in a jar. The instructions were precise. When the plague struck your neighborhood, you were to unscrew the lid and inhale the potent vapors deeply. Spoiler alert, this did not work. It merely ensured that your final moments on Earth were spent smelling your own waste. Before we get to the surgery, we must address your lifestyle. If you want to survive, your doctor will give you one crucial instruction: do not bathe. In the medieval mind, bathing opens the pores. And open pores are essentially welcome mats for the miasma to enter your body. For the next 5 years, you are going to be filthy, crusty, and smelly. But according to your doctor, you'll be safe. You must also avoid things that create moist humors. No physical exercise. No cooking with olive oil. And absolutely no sexual intercourse. The plague, apparently, loves a romantic. Let's assume the fart jars and the lack of bathing failed. You are now sick. If you are a king or a pope, your treatment options are luxurious and lethal. Your physician might prescribe crushed emeralds, ground into a fine powder and mixed with water or wine. The theory? The purity of the gem would purify the blood. The reality? You are swallowing jagged glass. You will die, but you will die with very expensive, sparkling insides. If gems don't work, there is a unicorn horn, actually the pulverized tusk of a narwhal, sold by Vikings to gullible southern doctors. Or the holy grail of medicine, theriac. A fermented syrup of opium, snake flesh, and molasses aged for 10 years. It cost a fortune. It didn't cure the plague, but thanks to the massive dose of opium, you probably stopped caring that you were dead. For the commoner, who lacks emeralds, there is the Vickery method, named after the English Dr. Thomas Vickery. This is specific. Step 1. Take a live chicken or pigeon. Step 2. Shave its backside feathers. Step 3. Strap the bird's bare bottom directly onto your oozing plague sores. The belief was that the bird's body heat and rapid heartbeat would draw the poison out of you and into the chicken. Doctors would replace the bird repeatedly as they died from infection or, arguably, from the sheer indignity of the situation. If the chicken fails, the surgeon opens his toolkit. Medieval medicine is obsessed with it for humors. Sickness is an imbalance. If you have a fever, you have too much blood. They will drain you until you pass out. In reality, they are draining your white blood cells, the very army your body needs to fight the infection. It was, quite literally, bleeding the life out of you. And if you were truly brave, they would simply burn the buboes off with a hot iron. If the shock didn't kill you, the secondary infection would. Amidst the chickens, the emeralds, the bloodletting, and the jars of gas, there was one idea that actually worked. In 1377, the colony of Ragusa realized that doctors were useless. They decided that time was the only defense. They forced incoming ships from plague-ridden areas to wait at anchor for 30 days. Trentino. It worked, but not well enough. So they extended it to 40 days. From the Italian Quironta, 40. Quarantine. It was the only medical advice from the Middle Ages that didn't involve poop, potions, or prayer. It relied on separation, not superstition. Humanity survived the Black Death not because of our medicine, but in spite of it. We threw everything we had at the invisible enemy, from gemstones to livestock, desperate to find order in the chaos. So, if you ever find yourself time-traveling to the 14th century, remember, keep your emeralds in your pocket, leave the chickens alone, and for the love of history, keep the lid on the jar. Wash your hands.